Many people all over the world are wondering why so many natural disasters are happening around the world. Society has too many people believing it is the cause of global warming due to pollution, or it's simply Mother Nature. But that is not so. We are living in the last days. It is the will of the Most High Yah as a sign or warning to the unrighteous to repent and come back to Him. Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 39. See now that I am He, and there is no Elohim besides me. I put to death, and I make alive. I have wounded, and I heal. And from my hand no one delivers. Isaiah chapter 28, verse 2. See, Yah has one who is strong and potent, like a downpour of hail in a destroying storm, like a flood of mighty waters overflowing, who casts down to the earth with the hand. Isaiah chapter 29, verse 6. You shall be visited by Yah of hosts with thunder and earthquake and great noise, with whirlwind and storm and flame of devouring fire. Isaiah chapter 30, verse 30. And Yah shall cause his excellent voice to be heard, and show the coming down of his arm, with raging wrath in the flame of a consuming fire, with scattering, downpour, and hailstones. Isaiah chapter 45, verse 7 and 11. Forming light and creating darkness, making peace and creating evil, I, Yah, do all these things. 11. Thus said Yah, the set-apart one of Israel and his Maker, do you ask me about my sons and what is to come? And what about the work of my hands do you command me? Jeremiah chapter 23, verse 19 through 20. See, a storm of Yah shall go forth in a rage, a whirling storm. It whirls on the head of the wrong. The displeasure of Yah shall not turn back until he has done and established the purposes of his heart. In the latter days you shall understand it perfectly. Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 23 through 24. See, the storm of Yah shall go forth in a rage, a whirling storm. It bursts upon the head of the wrong. The burning displeasure of Yah shall not turn back until he has done and established the purposes of his heart. In the latter days you shall understand it. Jeremiah chapter 47, verse 2. Thus said Yah, see, the waters are rising out of the north, and shall be an overflowing flood. And they shall overflow the land and all that is in it, the city and those who dwell within. And men shall cry, and all the inhabitants of the land shall wail. Amos chapter 3, verse 6. If a shofar is blown in the city, do the people not tremble? If there is a calamity in a city, shall not Yah have done it? Nahum chapter 1, verse 3. Yah is patient and great in power, but by no means leaves unpunished. Yah has his way in the whirlwind and in the storm, and the clouds are the dust of his feet. Psalm chapter 68, verse 20. Our El is the El of deliverance, and to Yah the Master belong escapes from death. Psalm chapter 115, verse 3. But our Elohim is in the heavens. Whatever pleased him, he has done. Psalm chapter 83, verse 13 through 18. O my Elohim, make them as whirling dust, as stubble before the wind, as a fire consumes a forest, and as a flame sets mountains on fire. So pursue them with your whirlwind, and frighten them with your storm. Fill their faces with shame, and let them seek your name, O Yah. Let them be ashamed and alarmed forever, and let them become abashed and perish. And let them know that you, whose name is Yah, you alone are the Most High over all the earth. Psalm chapter 148, verse 8. Fire and hail, snow and clouds, stormy wind that does his word. Malachi chapter 1, verse 4. If Edom says, "We have been beaten down, let us return and build the ruins," Yah of hosts said thus, "Let them build, but I tear down, and they shall be called border of wrongness, and the people against whom Yah is enraged forever." Matthew chapter 24, verse 37 through 42. And as the days of Noah, so also shall the coming of the Son of Adam be. For as they were in the days before the flood, eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage, until the day that Noah entered into the ark. And they did not know until the flood came and took them all away, so also shall the coming of the Son of Adam be. Then two shall be in the field, the one is taken, and the one is left. Two women shall be grinding at the mill, one is taken, and one is left. Watch therefore, for you do not know what hour your master is coming.